Thanks so much for the comment. I know that in Power Stroke land, oil coolers are blamed for a whole lot of things. But here, this is a very interesting tale, right? So on the one hand, we got high temps. But notice that coolant and oil are both high, and they're within 1 degree of each other. So your coolant, is not that it's not adequately cooling the oil cooler is doing its job. It's that there's not adequate cooling for whatever's going on. So the options are radiator, thermostat, or water pump. And so I put the radiator back here just for funsies, but it's probably, it could well be related to that, right? So this radiator back here is a 1.77 inch core as compared with Ford's 1.24 inch core. So it's got like half again more heat rejection, BTU rejection than the OEM radiator ever did. So that's certainly a move in the right direction. I would say this radiator here, coupled with a Mishimoto thermostat, coupled with a metal impeller water pump from like Diesel Site or IPR, makes a whole lot of sense. And we can sell you the bulletproof one, but it's just so much more money. So I don't see the value there. Bulletproof makes some good stuff, but here's an example of an overpriced something, right? And so recognize that there's options here, but probably the issue here is not the oil cooler. Now, if you want the issue to continue to not be the oil cooler, please take a look at IPR Research's full flow coolant filter, not the bypass from Mishimoto. The bypass from Mishimoto is junk, and there's other vendors that sell the bypass, several of them actually. But if you've got that, I'm really sorry. It's hard to justify upgrading it now, but the full flow one from IPR is what you want, because that allows, not only it's a cleanable filter, but it catches all the floaties after one pass, not about like 20 passes. But none of that's related to this. What's related to this is you don't have adequate heat rejection, because either your radiator is too small, your thermostat is shot, or your water pump is game over. These are the options. So if you don't have any concerns in thermostat land, and whatnot, because most thermostats, they fail open. I have yet to see a thermostat fail closed actually. So I doubt seriously that the issue here is the thermostat. I also generally would tell you that I doubt that the water pump is the issue. I think that really the issue is the radiator, which is why I elected to put it up here. But regardless, for how this truck was used on this day by your boy, I would say that it was pushed too hard for the heat rejection that it had available to it. So order up this radiator. Don't look back. While you're in there, you might decide to use Mishimoto's silicone upper and lower radiator hoses, as well as their silicone degas bottle hose. It's got a aluminum Y instead of the plastic one, and move on. But don't be changing out an oil cooler that just doesn't need to be. That's a whole lot of work and a whole lot of money that you just don't need to spend. All right? Thanks very much. FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together.